What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today we're picking up where we left off yesterday, and that is the quest for some swamp villagers. I figured we would start by grabbing one of these desert villager dudes right over here in this village. With any luck, I believe I have all of them contained in their homes, and actually this one looks perfect because we got a straight shot to the water right there. So what we're going to do is we are just going to, let's see, and I can't make that parkour. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that, we're going to make a step, we're going to come in. Hello. Funny seeing you here in your own home. Get in the boat. Just get in the boat and everything will be smooth. In the boat. There you go. Perfect. All right. Now we can just go ahead and remove this wall. Grab you. Go ahead and shimmy you out. And I'll be nice and put your home back together. Not that you'll be living here anymore, but hey, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? There you go. Your house is about as intact as it's going to be. Oop, there, perfect. All right, now you are coming with me. So let's just take the high ground here along the edge. That's the thing. Luckily, these desert villages don't have paths, but I believe we should be able to get in the ocean here and get around, or maybe not. How am I going to do this? Because that's that way. You know what, we're gonna have to do some navigating real quick here just to see if... Okay, so we need to get him over to what, this river? Where am I on the map? Yeah, this river right here looks like it goes through to the ocean that we need. So now the question is, how are we gonna Alright, well, you know, I'm going to attempt taking this dude around the long way, and if that doesn't work, then we will try something different. So I will potentially see you at the breeder. If not, and we encounter some technical difficulties and have to come about this a different way, then we'll end up just taking this dude back to the base and put him in our home base breeder. I just need some, like, close villagers to the actual breeder itself to get the thing going, so we'll see if this dude works. So I will see you shortly. Alrighty, so sometime later I managed to get our guy over here, and let's see, with any luck we should be able to come over here, hit the button, so that'll elevate us up, open up our gates here, and that'll allow us to get the boat inside. We can get out and then close these 3 gates. Now, the thought here is when I let him go, he will pathfind and try to get to the composter there and will get picked up by the minecart. And then once he's picked up by the minecart, we can stop it, and then we've got a little lever that'll make it go that way, and we can shoot it up, around, and into the breeder. So let's give this a shot, make sure this is all closed. There's nothing here that he can potentially escape from, so go ahead, buddy, go ahead and get in the minecart. There you go, perfect. All right, we'll just go ahead and stop you. All right, so that went better than expected. So now we basically just have to, I did not bring any decent building blocks, but you know what, we have glass, which should be good enough. So what we'll do is we'll plop that one down, and then we'll get our empty one, place it there. This one we'll just keep all of our food for the villagers in. All of our random crap that we picked up we'll just dump in this one. And then we will go ahead and grab our redstone, our powered rail, some glass, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's get to making this thing. So I'm just going to make your typical little windy tower of rails, and when I get to the top, I will we'll bring this guy in together. So Give me just a second to get the tower set up. It's nothing new, nothing special, and I will be right back with you. Alrighty, so we have got our powered rail line going all the way up here and into the breeding chamber. So what we're going to do now is we're going to flip that switch like that. And then we are just going to go ahead and give this guy a little nudge. And with any luck, I don't know why he grabbed the composter. Oh, well, doesn't really matter. So he should... He might have gotten stuck on the trapdoor, which is no big deal because we can just give him a little nudge. Yep. So in you go. Come on. Perfect. Alrighty, and then just to make sure that no mobs are getting in this thing, we might want to go ahead and throw a piece of glass up on that top little bit there. So let's just go ahead and... I made the box green because eventually we're going to be doing this in the jungle. Probably not like next episode, but... Coming up, we're going to have to do the same thing for jungle villagers. Luckily, we've already got a jungle lined up, and we've already got a nether portal there, so we'll probably just do a another version of this, but over there. So then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and reconnect those up, so it goes back in the circle for the next villager we grab. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. You know what? Let's get rid of the composter, and maybe he'll take one of those other jobs from the workstations up there, if not any. And then we'll just go ahead and climb up here. And then go ahead and we'll get our glass block and we'll kind of step in here on these trapdoors. Place that there. Come down here. Give that a whack. And yeah, he should be firmly in place here. He shouldn't be able to get out. And now we just got to go and get you a mate. Now, luckily, I can open this, close it back up, and you're still stuck in there. And none of the babies will be able to get out of this or anything like that. So, yeah, overall, it's working pretty good so far. So we got our first guy in there. He should be protected by the light. And now, if you look at our map there in the left hand, and you know what? Let me go ahead and just switch that so you can see it. And then, you know what? Here, let's take the rockets out. So if you look at the map, on the bottom left there is a taiga village. And so that is where we are going to be getting our next villager from, because it's just a straight shot down. So, without further ado, we'll just throw the map back in our offhand, grab our boat. And, let's get the minecart prep back down here, though. So let's go ahead and get that going in circles. Perfect. You can just open these to get out, close it up, and then luckily, because we, I mean, we're going to need the boat for when we get the actual villager, but we can actually just fly to that village. So I will see you at the village, and we will wrangle us up a villager, and then we will rejoin, and once I got him back up at the breeder and get him in, and then we'll get started on the breeding. So I will see you shortly. Alrighty, we are here in the taiga village, and actually it looks like this will probably be a pretty good way to get this guy out of here, but this path blocks are going to be an issue, so we're just going to tear those up and go ahead and replace them with the dirt so it's the same height as everything else. And then now we just got to go climb up here and enter. Is this a nitwit? Nope. And is there more than one of you in there is the other question. Looks like it's just the one. Okay. Sweet. So let's, you know what? We'll just go ahead and take this tree down. I don't want any of those saplings. And then we will use this to tower up so it will look at least somewhat natural in the village. And we will just hop on in this way. Close that back up. Close that back up. We're going to need to get rid of that. You're going to need to get in the boat. So get in the boat. Get in the boat. If you ever want to leave this house and see another living creature, I suggest you get in the boat. Yeah, the door's not going to... You can't go out there. Get in the boat, dude. Yeah, okay, and you know what? We're just going to do that. Yeah, you're not getting in there. So you can go in the boat, or you can go in the boat. go in the boat. There we go. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get rid of all of this. Get rid of that. Just tear your walls down here a little bit, buddy. Don't worry, I'll put it back together. See, I'm a man of my word. Would hate for this real estate to be unusable. So we'll just go ahead and boom, there's your door. Alrighty, now let's get you off to your new forever home. So I will see you guys when we get there. Well, we're not quite there yet, but I thought this was funny. That's the gold farm up there. So basically the zombie or the piglins, or the zombie piglins will spawn and then they'll gradually push each other all the way over into the other portal, where they then fall into our kill chamber. So pretty sweet design there. Just thought it was kind of funny that out here in the middle of nowhere we stumbled across it. So I mean, I'm still a little ways away from the breeder, but I will see you when I get there. I just thought it was funny that we saw that, so I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, so we have arrived, and I'm just going to go ahead and, let's see, put the map away, because we're not going to be needing that for the time being. But yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can get this guy in here real quick. I need to sleep, because it is just about nighttime, so we'll just park that there. We'll hit that, and then on top of our crafting bench here, we will drop ourselves a little bed that we can use to sleep once it's time, which will just be in a couple moments. Go ahead and get those closed up just in case, you never know. Now we play the waiting game, and that should be long enough. Perfect. Give me back my bed. We'll come in here, close that. All right. Are these all closed? Just double check. Get rid of the boat. And then get in the minecart. There you go. And then we're going to go ahead and stop you right. Nope. Right there. We're going to flick that. And give you a push. And you should go right through. I mean, you probably got stuck on the same block as the other dude did. You did. That's no big deal. Don't worry, buddy. I'll get you taken care of. Need you to get down. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and actually close that. Need to come down here and get some food for these fellas. Oh yeah, they'll be in a minecart when they land, so that's perfect. Okay. So let's see, where's my food? So we just need... We're gonna do 24. Just the exact amount, just to make sure we actually only get one villager, because there is a chance that they could give us a tundra villager. There's a chance they could give us a desert villager, and then there's a chance that they could give us the swamp villager that we actually want. So we're trying to get 2 of the swamp villagers. So let's go ahead and get you out of your cart, and then we'll go ahead and give you guys some food. So somebody pick that up. There you go. Share it amongst yourselves. I'm going to get out of here before you guys make that baby. And then get to a good vantage point. So let's see, are you guys going to do the thing? I mean, there's beds there. They should be able to see the beds and think that one of the beds is there. So they should be able to claim one of those beds across by looking out the little You know, the only thing I'm worried about is that slab going to be an issue? That might need to be a trapdoor. So let's go ahead and put that there. And then we're going to do that. And then I'm going to sneak out through my little exit there. And then, let's see, get our rockets. See if we can just... Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. Okay, let's try this again. We'll just try landing on the top. And then from here, I can jump down to here. And then, let's see, get our shulker box, which I think should have no trapdoors in it, of course. Oh, that's no big deal because your boy always prepared. So we'll get 2 of those. We'll grab our crafting bench. We'll dump that down. Make those. Get 1 of those. Get rid of that. Put that back in there. Put that back up. Put that back up. Drop down here. Get rid of that. Where's our trapdoor? We'll place that on the top like so. And then we'll just go ahead and delete that. Delete that. Close that. I wonder if those trapdoors directly above them are gonna... Yep, that's probably why they're not able to do it right now, is because of the trapdoors. So let's try getting rid of those, since we ended up not bringing them in through the... Come on. Since we brought them in not through the nether, I don't think we need the trapdoors. I think that's actually interfering with the 3 blocks of clear space you need above these guys for them to be able to make the bebe. So let's see if they are able to do it now. And that actually gives me a nicer trapdoor that I can use right here. What we'll do is we will go ahead and place that so they don't get out. We'll get 1 of these ready. Do that. Do that. And do that. Alright, and now we wait. They should have food, so hopefully they should give me a baby here shortly, because there's not anything directly above their heads. And then we got the beds out here that they should be able to see, so fingers crossed. Unless they already made a baby and I missed it. Did they? No, because we'd see him down there. So yeah, this could take a minute. I'm just going to sit here and leave the camera rolling. And hopefully we get 1 of these guys here soon. I may actually take these out and put the trapdoors down here. So just to like do this. And then pop this one out. And do that. And then pop this one out. And do that. And then get rid of these 2. I mean, I could even try opening these and see if that helps them at all. Alright, you know what? I'm going to give them more food. Because that's like the only thing I can think of that's causing the issue. Normally they start giving babies right away. I'm a little confused as to why they are not. It's not quite sleep time yet, so that shouldn't be causing any issues. They've got plenty of space above them. Here. Take the food. Now share with each other. You give him some. There you go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, when any luck, the baby should just fall out and immediately end up in our water stream. Come on. Oh, there it is. And, yep, there he goes. So yeah, we got a desert villager that time, which is not ideal. It's not what we were exactly after, but that's okay because, like I said, we've got a way to sort these dudes out. So I'll be here just continuing to breed these dudes until we eventually get a swamp villager, and then I will meet back up with you once we do. It's kind of cool. So the babies will stay down at the bottom here until they grow up, and then their head will get caught in this water stream, which will lift them up and push them to our other little containment unit. So yeah, I will be back with you in a little bit once we hopefully have a swamp villager that we can bring back to the base. So, well, I'd like to get 2, but I'll settle for just 1 today. Because that way, once we got all of them, we can actually just make little miniature versions of these for all the different types of villagers back at the base. So I think that'll be pretty cool. And actually, I can just go ahead and sleep in this bed. Which means you guys can get back to it. So I will see you when I have a swamp villager. So that may take a while. So I'll be back in a bit. Well, a bit for me, seconds for you. Ha! We got one! Haha, we got one, we got one, we got one. Perfect. Alrighty, so now hopefully you guys can give me one more, because that would be fantastic. So yeah, I am just going to sit here and keep waiting, and hopefully, I mean, in like 20 minutes, the first dude will grow up and we can put him somewhere, maybe sail him back to the base for our desert villager breeder. And then if we get a taiga villager, we can send him back for our taiga villager breeder. And then if we get another swamp one, we'll have 2 of those for a swamp villager breeder, which will be great. Like I said, we can just replicate a couple of these in a nice building a little ways away from the iron farm back home. And yeah, we'll have all the villagers we could possibly need. So I'm just going to sit here, keep waiting. And if anything happens, I'll be sure to let you know. I wonder what went wrong there. It might be because the beds, of how the beds are placed. Let's try... of course, I only have obsidian. I don't have any decent looking blocks. I guess we can use glass. Okay, so it looks like we've got some villagers growing up here, but for some reason they are not getting caught by the water up at the top, so I'm probably going to have to put a slab on top of that. But in order to do that, we're going to have all these guys grow up first. So we're going to have to... He should be floating and drop any second now. Perfect. And now we just got to wait for this little dude. And then hope that we have... I think I had one slab left. Yeah, I don't know what is... Oh, and they made another one. Oh, that's irritating. Alright, well, it looks like we're gonna have to, like, figure out some way to... Because they can make it under that top one. Well, you know, I guess for the time being this works. We can just go ahead and we'll come down here, re-get that going so it's spinning in a circle. We'll close that. Well, actually, we'll open that back up. And then we'll come up here and it gave us the desert one, of course. No big deal though, because we can just come in here and then we will get you into a boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Perfect. Now we can just open these up. And we'll take you a little ways away. We'll just kind of dump you right here for the time being. Which means we can go back and grab our swamp villager, our first swamp villager. And then... Okay, hold on a sec. I gotta cut. The cat's doing something. One sec, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we got our one swamp villager, and I think... Oh, that's going to be annoying, is having these pigmen coming through. But, I think what we're going to end up doing is taking back the one that we've got so far, and I get the feeling the reason that they are not getting caught in the water stream when they grow up is because they are... the water stream was not... it was too long, so it's not high enough at the end as to where it pushes them up high enough. So I think I might have to move it one closer and hope that they can't escape doing that. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and close this off and get a boat down and get this guy into the boat. Get in the boat. There you go. Perfect. And then we are heading home. So I will see you back at the base with our new swamp villager. Go ahead and close those up. So yeah, I will see you back at the base. And we also got this other desert dude that we can eventually do something with. But for the time being, you're going to hang out right there. And I am going to head back to base. So I will see you back at the base. And we will get this villager put somewhere for the time being that we can then use to fabricate a little... breeding center, so to speak. So I'll see you back at the base and we will go from there. Alrighty, and just like that, we have arrived back at the base and we have safely brought our swamp villager, which is perfect because now we can just go ahead and stick him in the holding cell with the other villagers for the time being, until we can start setting up some of these little villager breeders here. And I think the reason that I was having some issues with the babies not hitting the water and moving like they're supposed to when they grew up was because I made the farm slightly larger than the original design that I used. I'll be sure to link that in the video description below. But so yeah, when we do the jungle villagers, we're gonna have to actually do it the way that it's supposed to be done, so we can save ourselves quite a bit of headache in the long run. Because I'm not really trying to deal with that again. We're also going to have to bring the villagers back via the nether, which is going to be a challenge in and of itself. So in between episodes, I'm going to have to kind of prep the nether hub to make sure it is safe, because I've got a couple piglins just chilling that I was saving to make a little trading hall whenever they pop up. I just boat them, and I'm working on slowly getting them into little cubicles so I can make a little piglin trading farm, because they actually give some pretty good stuff. So that being said, let's hop out of the boat here, get these bars out of the way, because I figure we could just build basically a smaller version of what we just built down here somewhere, and then have rail lines that take these guys out wherever we need them to go. Because I mean, here's one breeder, here's another one. And then once we get a jungle villager, we can throw them in there with the savannah villager, and that will give the complete set, because we are in a plains biome, so we'll occasionally get some of those based on the biome, because the villager babies are determined by the biome they're born in and the parents. So if we were in a plains biome and I bred these two, I could either get a taiga villager, a desert villager, or a plains villager, because we're in a plains biome. And then, you know, same deal with the swamp and the tundra. If we bred those, then we would get either one of these two or a plains villager. And then if we have savannah and jungle, again, they'll have the plains villager. So that basically means we will need to make 3 of these little villager breeders. And then, like I said, we've got plenty of room. We'll just have to kind of see what's on the other side of some of these walls. Like I know right here, we're underneath that little river. These two are still going at it. We're going to have to get them some more diverse friends once we got our breeder set up. But yeah, no, there's plenty of room down here. I mean, like I said, this is where we've got like our tree farm, like collection system, and then our amethyst geodes, slime farms down there. So, I mean, there's room. We could probably even work it in this little chunk right here in between this night and like this big square, because it's not that big. So get it like kind of between the amethyst and everything, and just have like the little villager breeder, and then we can use this rail line and have it go different directions and all that fun stuff. But episode's getting a little bit long, so we did get our 1 swamp villager, which was the point of today's episode, so that's good. I'll have to potentially breed some more over there, but I think we're technically good with the 1. So in between episodes, I'll probably gather things for doing the jungle villager. We'll have to try a slightly different tweak design again to see, you know. We'll use the actual original design, just incorporate the nether portal so we can actually get them back. But I think that's what we're going to call it for today. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you didn't. Leave a comment down below. Love reading your guys' comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. And don't forget to check me out on Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon if you haven't already. And we will see you in the next video. As always, you have a great day. Bye-bye.